the show right now. The description is, it's Patter Day. My God, he's dumb. Happy Monday, Skull.
It's Pun Day.
I guess Pat Day would sound right.
Shuley started a temple in Alabama. He clams to get exactly 1.6 thousand attendees every Shabbat Eve. Shabbat Shalom. Actually, we're at 15, so the temple's a little light. Hit like.
He's aiming for 6 million.
We can fit him. Missy B does the best Stut Joe impression. Agreed.
Yeah, you know, the Stut Joe impression. Yeah, I, when she does it, for some reason, it's good. Like okay, so I try to always go, I don't. I'm gonna be all over him like flies on rice. You know.
Listen, some people, you give them the phone book to read, and it's just the phone book, and some people can make the phone book funny. You know that, EDR. She's an artist.
I have to say, my impression of John is now my impression from my impression from like 5 years ago. It's so lazy and awful.
It's a copy of a copy of a copy.
It's so bad.
Much like John, your impression's gotten lazy. Not Stuttering John related, but my son won his second cage fight this past weekend. Oh, nice. By the way, FSJ, FBL, TSN for life.
Badass.
2 short, long dogs. Congrats, brother. Raising a killer over there. Yeah. Jim Powell, who did he sing Purple Rain to the other day and then wink? Did you notice that? I said we were watching Rico, and out of nowhere he sings Purple Rain and then does a wink, and I go, that's to somebody. You did that for somebody.
So ominous.
I mean,
I'll just come clean. That's the song that we fell in love to. It's our first dance.
No wonder he's so adamant about you being gay. He's hurt.
I know, right?
Okay, let's throw this out there. He's claimed to be talking again to Kate Meany. Kate has claimed otherwise. In a brief, I asked her. I had a brief conversation with her and asked her because in my mind I'm like, there's no way this girl would be talking to him again, right?
Didn't go well the first time.
No, like I could totally see that idiot trying to get back in touch with her, but I don't see her. Maybe.
Is she older than my oldest yet?
Yeah. I was trying to help her.
Well,
yeah, right.
But somebody sent me a DM saying, do you think that was a song for Kate?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, for that it'd be Chocolate Rain.
Was that the sequel of Purple Rain? I didn't realize.
Yeah.
It's more applicable to John, so.
Yeah, it's funny, that whole thing with him and Kate. And when I remember watching that, when him and Chad were kind of fighting at her, it just reminded me of like Popeye and Pluto fighting for olive oil, you know, back in the day. It was that whole thing, and it was just so weird. And everything he said about her and everything, only he would try to make that connection again. No one else in their right mind would try to do that.
Closest thing he had.
Yeah.
Hey guys, his new I'll wait bit is fucking enraging.
Oh my god. I was going to text that to you guys. I was going to be like, oh wait, just out of context just says.
Also, I love he wore his faded football arm wrestling shirt to work. What an ass.
Oh yeah, that was what he wore to his court date, right?
Yes, and then changed out of it to do the show and put on a Motorhead shirt that rats have clearly started eating the back of.
The other shirt though, real quick, the one that says like pick a rescue, which was a conveniently placed shirt about his whole cats thing.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Carl?
Did you ever have a substitute teacher who wore a t-shirt to class?
Never.
A wood shop class guy, but even that was a button down.
Maybe. But he also had court that day. He had 2 important things to do, and he put on a t-shirt.
His idol is Mark Harmon from Summer School, so he's trying to capture that look.
He's like, it's a conversation starter.
Even the wood shop guy wore a tie, and he would tuck it in his shirt so he wouldn't get caught up in the machine.
But you bring up a great point, Carl. Don't think for a second that he ain't wearing these shirts without thinking somebody's going to bring this up. With the older kids especially, they'll ask the Tonight Show.
Can they even read?
Well, I mean, I don't think now, but won't stop him from trying, you know? We still have a political show where he gives hot takes like having no opinion on the Israel-Hamas war. P.S. Missy is Team Hamas.
No, I'm Team America.
There you go.
Fuck
Fuck that shit.
Fuck yeah. A Jew, a brother, a Rochester homosexual, and a chick. The Dabbleverse is more diverse than an AA meeting in Manhattan. Merry Christmas, go Bills.
Can we do like a t-shirt drive for John? Like, you know, Christmas, they have like, you know, blanket drives, all that stuff for the homeless. Like,
yeah,
he's practically homeless.
Yeah.
He's essentially homeless. So, I mean, this kind of goes back to that time where I said like, hey, let's do like a, you know, a makeover with him.
Yes.
I think we should just send him nice shirts. Don't be a dick about it. Like, send him some nice new shirts. He needs something that has a little more structure. I don't know. Again,
something that pops.
I don't know why he wears that pink. The pink is not his color.
Oh, the grimace?
He can't wear dark colors because his snot gets on it. We can see it.
Yeah.
White, another obvious stain shower. Maybe we should just get him brown shirts. Just get him brown shirts.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Right. He literally turns into the shit emoji on the screen every day.
Hey, listen, I didn't tell him to get tiny hats.
He was walking in Vegas, and he was walking away from, I guess it was Chad's place in Vegas, and you got a full shot of what his body type was. It's kind of really weird.
He's
his upper body.
He's a little man. He's a very little
and
man.
his arms are longer than his body.
Yep.
I mean,
his neck is getting shorter and shorter. He looks that guy from 90 Day Fiance.
Yes.
He's got little person build, you know?
That guy actually has more of a personality than him.
That's true.
He's getting laid.
Was a guy in Colin Farrell Penguin Mask, not me. Daniel Poon. Mr. Poon is here. John is truly definition of mentally ill. He claims to be a victim while still being the good guy, the underdog, but always the odds-on favorite. Yeah. You know who doesn't scream they're a hero? The person who's claiming to be a hero. You know what I mean?
He is walking, talking cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he says is just like, how do you make sense of these things you're saying? It can't possibly be right.
Is there a part where it's not going to be funny? I mean, is there a part where it's where you think mentally ill? Because when I first met Carl, I thought, oh my goodness, we're kind of making fun of a mentally ill guy. And
yeah, everybody goes through that.
But then the more you watch, and the more like when Missy makes some explanations of his behaviors and stuff, you go, this is a guy that's totally into himself. He's an insult to the mentally ill, actually.
Yeah. It's a guy, you're going, wow, this guy's mentally ill. And then, a week later, you're like, this mentally ill motherfucker wants a piece. Let's go. I don't give a shit anymore. What do you think of that? I mean, this is the guy we're dealing with.
There is not anybody who knows me who doesn't think that it's not coming.
What? What does that even mean?
I mean, what? What are we
60% of the time, it works every time.
And my favorite.
How do you sleep at night?
Hammered. How do you sleep? The timing of Muttering Jay turning on John while he's beefing with Vince the lawyer tells me all I need to know about Muttering Jay. Interesting,
Vince
right?
the lawyer?
I mean, it's a theory. People have had it. It's a rumor. It's a rumor going around. John is such a deterrent. I didn't even have to go to rehab to quit opiates after 15 years and losing everything. I saw him, and that was enough.
There you
Good
go.
for you, Wes.
Another success story.
DPM, Carl isn't gay because he has no children. He's gay due to all those man shafts to have rested on his forehead.
LGBTQ plus.
Oh, wow.
There's an ally right there.
EDR, your thoughts on John saying this last week?
Blacks.
Go ahead.
Put a capital B in better than.
Jeez, I think the whole thing was in caps.
Yeah,
If you notice, I've noticed a lot of that. He, outside of his chaser thing with the fireworks, he never really has anything disparaging to say about black people. I think that's where he feels like he would really get in trouble. And of course, if he's looking at this, he'd probably come up with some other things now. But he says stuff about Shuli and you know and gay and stuff. But he hasn't gone
His name
there yet. You know.
He's a gay.
I'm sorry. Shuli,
Carl, you know, don't talk about like that.
I did say this.
But yeah, but he hasn't gone.
Pens and juice.
Yeah, he hasn't gone in that direction yet, because I truly believe in his mind that's where he thinks if he says anything that would make him really racist. The other stuff I don't think he understands.
No,
Yeah,
he does
I
not understand it. That's true.
And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. He can't stop it. His stupidity will come out no matter what. Last time Stuttering John banged was that black chick during COVID.
Yeah, that's what he said, but I don't know. Look, were we touching anybody during COVID? And why would you touch him? He looks like COVID when COVID wasn't even COVID.
Patient zero.
Adam, greetings from Ireland. I can tell you this, John, wouldn't last 5 minutes in a real Irish pub. They would take the piss out of him. Yes.
Yeah.
That's something I think we're all aware. Missy,
It's a love dude, or like super awesome, like all awesome, like all great, all great.
Oh, let me translate what people are saying about me from now on. I like your strategy right there. I think he's saying I'm the best ever.
Oh, Uber mentioned
yeah.
it's like great, you know, and alles is everything.
And
Oh,
gay
so
means happy.
you actually speak German?
I took it in college.
No.
Getting her out of here now. That's not bad. No, I'm
What the
sorry.
fuck?
High five.
I'm not scared. I'll just bring up Jesse Owens.
Isn't the Rev Fugly, good to see you. Isn't the entire trans movement about being out and living their trans kid? Are you ashamed? Stuttering John? Interesting point. John is the ultimate supervillain who masquerades as a weak piece of shit, but still isn't allowed to drop bombs on the reg without consequences. But still is allowed to drop bombs on the reg without consequences. What the hell? Get out of here!
Oh,
What are you doing here?
That's gonna be a screenshot.
Hey, listen, I don't even know if I should do that.
You think an action figure is funny? Shit, way up.
Put it in my ass.
Well, hold on. Let me go get my Dr. Martin Luther King action figure.
Yeah, good.
All right, yes, please.
I tried watching Stuttering John and Dixon today. It's like carbon monoxide exposure. Nothing at first, then dizziness, nausea, and eventual loss of IQ points.
Yeah, it's hard to watch without you guys stopping and checking him. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't watch him unchecked. I mean, that's what drives me the craziest.
Yes, Frog, what do you want to say?
Speaking of today's show, right at the very end, this happened. I'd just like to get everyone's thoughts on it.
Sure.
And Dean, thanks for the $2. Thanks for reading super chats below 5. No problem. I mean, at this point, I don't give a shit because I am leaving, but I don't know. I might change my mind.
You reserve the right.
Yes, it's my choice.
Dude, all you gotta do is give us up for 2 more weeks. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy?
That was, yeah, or a shop teacher. I don't know.
He looks like
I've hung out with Pat Dixon. He looks very different than Pat
on the
Dixon.
insides.
Yeah. Yeah, Pat's on a run right now, man. Lots of boomer judges still have no clue how to work Zoom. I'm sure.
That's true.
A Jew, an anti-Semite, a black guy, and a gay dude walk into a bar. But you guys are starting all these. Give
Yeah,
me
we
a
need
goddamn
some punchlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, payoff. Come on.
He has a scroll. No super chats under $4.99. Will read, but then just read one for $2.
Yeah.
He
Kindly
one day.
understand.
Yeah, one day he had a members only chat It was a members-only chat, and then he goes, "Oh, let me look at the pause real quick." It's like it's a members-only chat. Those people are paying to chat. You're an idiot.
Lengths that these guys go to.
John's more envious than greedy. How come everyone gets stuff and I don't? Is his attitude. Very much so. Al Dente. About 15 minutes ago, he told Pat, "I might not be leaving. Don't make me go back there for a timestamp. I just got out off my level A hazmat suit." No, don't worry. We just watched it.
What were you at John's apartment?
Yeah.
I think Frog just stole that from a super chat and was trying to take credit before he pulled it up.
That's what I like over here. We're into stealing here. We reward it. Good job, Frog. Who is playing the man in John's one-man show?
There is a specific joke there that I will not say.
I know. There's a good setup.
Oh, no.
Earl, miss you on the X. Talk to Nipsey lately?
No, I actually haven't talked to Nipsey in about a couple of years now. We've been texting back and forth. Radio's one of those things where you think you have friends, but then you never end up staying together and talking afterwards.
Yeah,
it's
so's
either because
comedy.
of
You know that.
different lifestyle, or you're arguing, fighting with each other. I mean, Anthony and what's the other guy's name?
Exactly.
No one knows.
Exactly.
For a big example.
John is less talented Buddy Young Jr. He will sabotage his career at every turn. What a pull, Buddy Young Jr. I'm a moderate conservative, but respect progressive liberals. John is a political hack that regurgitates PMSNBC and social media memes. He's a piece of shit. Agree. Wow, 13 months of saying, surely this guy won't live much longer.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't be doing it for 13 months? Because we're at like 68, I think, at this point.
Yeah, dude. With John's one-man show, all I can picture is an audience filled with trolls resembling all the gremlins watching Snow White in the theater. What a
That's
great
hilarious. That's a great visual.
I wonder what his
All
stage
of
set
us.
would be like.
Yeah. Someone do it. The green screen, the theater.
I might go light my menorah in South Carolina just to see Missy and Ant when they come throw a brick through my window since I missed DabbleCon.
Well, it's after Christmas and Christ is born.
Chris Engler says, practice? Yeah, he doesn't think he's going to be practicing the one-man show, Earl, so I don't think you have to worry about it. Did you already talk about his Stuttering John Presents pitch to Pat today? Imagine the fool that would pay Pat and Gino to host shows. Oh, wait, what is he pitching?
Oh, is he going to do another comedy show, another Stuttering John and Friends thing? And now it's going to be
boy.
Gino and Pat. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have those two together, obviously, but you're trying to get another comedy show going?
Okay. You know, I'm in. Let's go.
All right, let me ask the question, because I honestly don't know. I'm friends with Pat. What's he doing? Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
I haven't reached out to it. I would never question someone for whose show they go on or what they're doing. I don't judge anyone for doing different shows or anything like that. But I do wonder, like, he's, the first few times, like, whatever, he's talking to John. Now it's like every Monday, like, what's Pat up to? What's going on? I don't know.
From the outside looking in, it's like, if it's not like you guys, like everyone else is still trying to find their footing on where they belong. So now they're just jumping into anything to see what sticks and what clicks. You know?
I don't see that with
like
Pat.
an end game kind of thing, or like you don't just be like, oh, maybe if I team up with Stuttering John, people will then love us both. Like obviously,
yeah,
ridiculous.
I just think there's so many people with different agendas in this Dabbleverse that Pat's kind of like, this is what he's down to now. Like this is it. Maybe this is, I don't know. Maybe Pat's in a place mentally where he's like, this is the one guy that won't fuck me over, but he is the guy. He is the guy.
I think he's up to something. I don't know this firsthand. I know
when Pat was working here. When Pat was working here, he started watching Uncle Rico. He hadn't watched it until he started doing a show here, and he was like, dude, I've been deep diving all weekend. He's like, I can't stop watching these episodes. He's like, this guy's unbelievable. And it wasn't like, I can't wait to be friends with this guy. Unbelievable.
Right.
It was how we all see him as unbelievable. So
I think he just finds him intriguing, and he's just gonna. This is like a specimen for him.
I could see that. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, what's the end game?
Right.
I think Dixon's smart enough to have something. What that is, I guess we wait and find out.
We wait and find out.
I feel good because I was feeling dumb for even asking. I'm glad all of you went, yeah, I don't know either. Okay, good.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, every one of John's co-hosts, we've had that discussion where it's like, this guy trolling or what? And we're like, well, what's the long con here? Like, what's the payoff?
Well, at least we know that Pat Dixon won't allow John to be a piece of shit to him. Like Pat Dixon will just like punch him in the jaw or something.
That's true.
No, it's been known to do that.
Shame on you, Shitwaya and Lady K, for mocking John's one-man show. You both know you'd pay any price and drop everything to go. Hypocrites.
We weren't
That's-
shitting on it
We're
at all.
not. We didn't like. Ah!
I'm like, tickets to this thing. Are you kidding
Listen,
me?
we talked about producing the show, for goodness sake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we talking about putting it on. I'm ready to have a whole extension out here for him. But
I'll
He
buy a house.
is in my eyes.
I'll buy a house in the theater and rent it out as an Airbnb. So I mean, all you guys can come and watch it.
And one has nothing to do with the other. We can mock it, and I'll still be there opening night.
oh, absolutely.
Tuxedo.
We could have a GoFundMe to at least help with it. Like I think that would actually do well. But he
I
would
might be an
probably take it.
usher. I'll have the flashlight showing people where their seat is.
Listen,
This is your pile of trash here, sir.
I'm serious here. Hear me out. WATP and Uncle Rico fully fund John's one-man show.
Presents.
Tell us what you
Stuttering
need,
John
John,
one-man show.
but we have creative input. Okay? Well, actually, you know what? I don't even want
No, we
creative
don't want
input.
that.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah,
You
let
have
John do it.
creative input.
Yeah.
We'll just back you. Whatever you need, we'll back you. Let's go.
we
Let's
can
help
give
go.
it stage
Sales
sales.
absolutely would help with ticket sales.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
WATP and Uncle Rico present.
No, what you do is you have this stage setting.
Carl's on the
What it
phone.
is.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Carl, we on the phone.
Hello, Radio City Musical? What's your August look like?
Yeah, see, John, scoot over, Rockets.
Hold on. Madison Square Garden, you have my email. Reach out there, please. Thank you. All right, let me jump through these super chats and wrap things up here. Jake LaMotta's one-man show and Raging Bull vibes. That would be great. How did Gary Payton end up at the
You know what?
Dabbleverse?
I've been getting Gary Payton for years. For
That's
years.
great.
I've been getting Gary Payton.
Nobody fucked with Peyton. That dude was crazy. He would fuck
Yeah.
people up. Wow, this is all of Stuttering John's favorites. A female, black guy, Jew, and just do it. How about them Bills? Love you guys.
How
Mike
about
P.
them Bills, Michael P?
What a
I gotta
king.
tell you, the Bills, I've never really jumped on that train, even though I spent time up there. But I
Yeah.
went down this thing looking at with Josh Allen and stuff, and he's a really impressive guy, and I truly believe that he's probably leading that MVP race. If
Yeah.
you don't get over Saquon Barkley. You know?
Yeah, Carl feels the same. Carl feels the same way. That's why he wanted him traded in week 4.
all right.
Yeah.
enough
Well,
about
listen,
that.
that's part about being a Bills fan. You know, you love them,
Right.
you hate them.
I was starting the MVP chants last night, and I wasn't getting a lot of people going along with me. Let's put it
Hypocrite.
that way. We're not happy with me.
Hey y'all, Missy B, my hero, Carl. I can't believe you thought his tears regarding teaching last week were real. Cardiff's courtroom drawings genius.
Oh, I stand by that. I think John was thinking back to how we fucked him with his kids, and I think those were real, but I could be wrong.
Acting too. Okay. John would be perfect for Queer Eye for the Straight Guy if he was straight. That's a great point.
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
Great
Absolutely.
point. You do realize he doesn't know what a one-man show.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah.
I'll
Let him have it.
John. We got it.
All the more reason to fully fund this project.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
No one's being up the AI. No one's bringing up the AI
Oh,
kissing
right.
video with John. Yeah,
I
that was
got
pretty.
on WTP this week, and John didn't know what it was at first. He thought Bob and Shuli were making out.
Yeah, that's the work. We're actually good lovers. Just getting here. I didn't know Kevin Hart was a dabbler. Big Daddy Dodo. Checking in. Missy B, the Nazis have your family. You have to open mouth kiss one of these 3 men. John after 20 beers, Rob after 3 White Claws, and Clay. Go. What do you pick?
Clay smokes cigarettes. I don't like that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think
Rob
I'd go
smokes a
Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, Robbie!
Wow.
For you, buddy.
I had to choose it.
You know, that Missy B's all right now that I think about it.
He did call my hair was like a Shih Tzu or a Schnauzer. I think you. Yeah.
It's always got to come back to breeds, you know? It's always got to come back to dogs.
Looks like my neighbor's dog.
Missy B, come visit Egypt and bring Anthony. I'll take you guys out. No Shulies, though. No Jew hate, just for their safety.
I don't know. Israel's trying to take over Egypt right now.
Hey, it's on our list. It's on our list. Him saying blacks like that make him sound like a female Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah, I think that's where he stole it from. I mean, a lot of the stuff he does are from other comedians with the Bob Nelson thing he does.
Yes.
A lot of other things he does. I mean, he just, he just kind of cherry picks around.
That was a very funny chat. It makes it sound like a female Lisa Lampanelli. That's pretty
Yes, that was good. I did miss that. Luigi Mangione has better popular vote than Stuttering John. Also, Team TSN FKP. Thank
It's
you.
not even close.
Not even. Why you trash me? You're all having fun, but how can you make jokes when those poor innocent kids had their favorite substitute teacher taken away because of an evil potato?
He can start crying, but once you mention potato, I start laughing.
Yeah, well, how do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep at night?
I like Missy's t-shirt idea. Frog, get a crate of TSN and WATP shirts ready to ship.
T-shirt guy.
Looney Tunes, one-man show. All three of those words are misleading. It won't be a show. He isn't a man, and there won't be one. Boom.
One too many.
One-man show. Is this John taking on 101 male partners? Oh, you think he's doing a gangbang thing? That'll work. Carl, you can only watch one. The Bills playing in the Super Bowl or going to John's one-man show.
Easy answer. Because I've seen the Bills 4 times this year. It's not fun.
At least going to John's show, you know it's not going to be fun going into
It's
it.
going to be great, yeah.
Thank you. Why you trashing? Great question. And Mike, shitty internet provider. It's Mrs. C's birthday tonight. Show up, everybody. You got it. Mike, shitty internet provider. Thank you for the $2. Happy birthday, Mrs. C. Anything we can plug for Missy for you?
I mean, my Twitter, if John doesn't get it taken down, which I go for it.
Hey, go follow her before it gets shut down. John's working on that next. Chad's Patreon, now Missy's Twitter. EDR, what can I promote for you, sir?
Listen, January 11th, the Majestic Theater in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and then, which is almost sold out. I want you to hit the boasting thing. I love that. That's my favorite thing. That and John.
No one told me there was going to be boasting.
I love that one, and I like that the military thing that you talk about, John. Every time you do that one,
I never had a desire to go into the middle.
And your new favorite one?
Blacks.
And also in April, April 19th, the Allen Theater in Annville, Pennsylvania. So Earl David Reed on Twitter. Just follow me and at Earl David Reed 1 Instagram. So there you go.
Carl?
So WATP this week, we just put it out wherever you listen to a podcast. You can listen to it for free wherever you just hit subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. We talked about Todd Pettengill. I was over with my buddy Drew Lane from many years of the Drew and Mike show, and over in his studio we talked about Todd's last day on the radio, May 31st, 2019, and his teary goodbye leading to him doing the Hey Todd show from his house in Texas. We also broke down Ron and Ron, so Ron Bennington and Ron Diaz.
That's old school.
Had Don Johnson on, a very drunk Don Johnson promoting a new Planet Hollywood in Miami, and that is hysterical. Mike Kelta slapped back at us. His wife is very upset that we were making fun of her. So check that out. We did a lot of people who love radio. We're talking to radio guys about some old stuff.
Love it.
Revisiting some things.
When are we going to have Missy B and EDR on Rico? Whenever they'd like to join, they are more than welcome.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, done. We'll get it. We'll get it on
Missy,
and popping.
I want Anthony. Did Anthony sign my book for me? Will he sign it for me? I can send it.
Did
to
you
something
send
like that?
it?
Yeah, I'll send it. He sign it for me. And, I wanna get a
Yeah,
picture
send
with him. I
it
wanna-
and then have a self-addressed little envelope in it, and we'll.
He can come over.
Where
He
you
ain't
at?
falling for that shit. He ain't falling for that. Nice try.
Like tripwires.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I'm in the whitest neighborhood it is, if anything.
You can't do business with Stuttering John. He'll back out and not show up.
Yeah.
$5, big fan.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's fun to try. Fun to try.
It is. We can dream, can't we, people? That's what it's all about. The dreamers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. On your way out, if you don't mind, hit like, hit subscribe if you're not notified. And we will be seeing you soon. Go support everybody, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you to the guests. Bye.
Good evening. I hope you're all well. I know that was like fucking 35 minutes of intro today. But hey, you know, I was fiddling around with the integration of the StreamYard a little bit better into my... Sorry, I'm trying to talk when I can't breathe. Sorry. I was spending time trying to integrate this into my thing. So now it has the overlays like StreamYard does, straight from my StreamYard, what you call it? This, whatever this is. Control panel. God, I'm too high. Can't think, can't use my words. If you want to join and be a part of the show, go ahead and check out this Discord link. It'll take you right to the voice channel. So I still have the StreamYard thing, which I'll probably only use for, like, important chats or banners and things like that. Otherwise, I like this. I like my social stream. I like the way it looks. I spent... My thing is almost the exact same color as the Twitch logo, though, so it bleeds in a little bit there. Looks good on the other ones, though. Fixed my coloring on it. The shape looks good. I'm pretty happy with it overall. So let's check out whatever this is.
I can't believe it's taken me this long.
Oop.
I can't believe it's taken me this long to learn about this. Earlier in the year, the Supreme Court of Ohio came up with what I believe to be the...
I don't care about that. I do care about this,
Who
though.
are presumably making comics, although it seems like they're just making, you know, product. Like they're just making culture war totems. The lengths, the time that these guys have to waste on...
Why can't you close the side panel? Ah, you can close the side panel.
But
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
win. We're gonna win. All right, I'm shut that off.
Okay.
We're gonna win. Okay. Let me find. Here's the
Then we just gotta scroll that just a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Right there.
There we go.
Everything looks great. I've been thinking about putting the camera angle down more towards my head, but whenever the chair is up and I'm sitting up to like record, I'm more sitting up like this anyway, so it just, I guess it doesn't matter.
Copy. Warrant. I'm just gonna go through everything. The good stuff's at the end, though. So if you can't wait, come back in like an hour or two. I don't know. I got nothing to do tonight, though. To my constable or peace officer of the state of Meetings,
Oh, excuse me.
you're hereby commanded that you take the body of Riley Dalton Mix. 98 he was born? Oh, man, he's a little baby. And him safely keep so that you have him personally present before the Honorable District of Court in Collin County and bitch-ass Collin County, Texas. Well, we
Oops.
don't take kindly to cyberbullying of a young black Avon award-winning gentleman. Look at his suit. We don't take too kindly to cyberbullying in Collin County, Texas.
I gotta remember to use this Discord.
To be held in Collin County, Texas. There and to blah, 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 blah. There it is. When did this happen? September? Oh, this was in April? The date of the, Oh my God, the date of the offense was over a year ago. Wow. So over a year ago, Riley showed up at Eric's warehouse, his public business warehouse parking lot, with a pair of novelty scissors.
Everything looks like it's running
Unlike
smooth
a
now.
mailman, taped $40 to Eric July's warehouse door. So less intrusive than the mailman, who will actually stick letters into the stuff.
I don't know what's going on with Rumble.
Man,
I keep getting an unknown error.
Took a cross-country journey to film what should have been the dumbest and cringiest sketch ever by filming himself taping some money to an illiterate moron.
I'll try it manual next time. I don't know what the problem is.
He sells comic books to the biggest losers in the world.
But either way, let's time to get gaming.
And this is marked forever with the stamp of Texas. There's Riley with his pink eye, or whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to correct me. It took them 7 months to get this warrant. Oh my God. Correct me.
Are you
if I'm
recording
doing
the wrong
anything,
thing again?
On the Discord, I'll check in there from time to time. I trust you guys. Don't break my trust, please. Do we have a picture of? Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. Here is the actual arrest. Probable cause. The undersigned affiant, being a peace officer under the laws of Texas and being duly sworn on oath, makes the following statements. My name is Detective Jimmy Farias. I'm a certified peace officer for the Plano Police Department.
Hold on, there's something on top of this. It's not supposed to be.
I'm over the age of 18 years. I'm competent, and I've never before been convicted.
There we go. Boop.
And they're all just like serious and like.
Okay, sorry, there was something hiding over there. It was from when I had WATP up on the other day.
Guys, this is retarded.
Okay.
Let's go do emails or just poke around on the internet or something.
And then I can just hit this whenever I want.
That's the whole system. What'd you do today? Oh, I filled out a report about a retard with
yes, but it's in the wrong spot.
Illiterate, fatherless millionaire.
Move it up a couple notches.
Jimmy Farias is a certified master peace officer employed by the City of Plano Police Department for over 5 years. Affian is currently assigned as a detective with the Crimes Against Persons Unit and has had the opportunity to work with and assist in investigating multiple types of offenses, to include stalking, harassment, and assault types of offensive. In addition, Affian has attended many training courses.
There we go.
To the investigation.
And then if I put
to include training
that up, it
DNA.
looks good.
Oh my God, there's a fucking Twitter subpoena in these.
Oh no, it's not. There's it's one pixel off.
So Elon could be brought into Riley's trial. Should the prosecutors want to fuck around and find out? Elon
okay, hold on. I know
be brought
I'll just
in
move it over.
with his Doge committee, and we'll end that. We'll go ahead and shore up the dead weight of that prosecution department lickety split. Yeah.
Okay, let's fix there.
Courses related to the investigation of these offenses.
Fixed here.
DNA, yeah. Forensic evidence and other types of evidence related to violent crimes. It doesn't say retarded crimes.
Fix there.
It doesn't
say
retard on retard. It doesn't say goofy crimes. They needed a guy from the silly crimes division. Oh yeah, okay. Part of why the warrant's existence is so shocking.
Perfect. And then how does the comment look?
Amazing, man. Hebitude, dude, you're the
amazing
thing. I don't know, whatever I can ever do for you. You're like fucking Sherlock Holmes' brother, man. I don't know how you pulled this stuff out, but you are the fucking king of the top autists or the top guys. You would have known about that a warrant existed when Vicky
compare them directly.
Oh, yeah, because they waited so long to get the warrant. Yeah, we'll get to that.
What if I go?
The bottom line is Eric July cost Riley $8,000, and you guys $8,000 for
looks
helping
terrible.
Pay for it.
Meh. Meh.
Because he got made fun of too hard, and he's a fucking.
I do like that one.
That's the bottom line. The facts contained.
How's it look when I turn it off?
Through Affian's personal investigation. So this is from.
I like the stylization of it.
Of last year. Yeah, this would have been ongoing.
But how's the banners and stuff?
September 26th.
Ugh, ugly.
God, what a fucking.
We'll just go with classic then.
Everyone's time. The facts contained in this affidavit were obtained through Affiant's personal investigation, review of related police reports, speaking with police officers, speaking with witnesses of the giant scissors, and from reviewing related internet-based content. Bro, review. Just review internet content and don't do this shit. On Friday, September 29th, 2023, Affiant was assigned investigative responsibility of a stalking offense. Plano Police Department file number 23.
Okay, perfect.
Affiant read the offense report completed by Officer Sacco. The report documented that on Wednesday, September 27th, at approximately
And here comes the game sound.
00:51 hours, Sacco and other officers responded to meet the victim, Eric July, who reported that his business,
All right.
Rippaverse Publishing, had been vandalized by an individual named Riley.
We are so back.
On Tuesday, September 26, 2023, at approximately 1700 hours, Riley showed up. I bet Eric said it like that too. Riley showed up to the Rippaverse Publishing, took photos and videos of him with a large pair of scissors. Why would he put that in here? Why would he say that? Before he
I have to
returned
kill
after
time
the
until
sun
10
went
o'clock.
down the same day and recorded a video of himself putting two $20 bills and one $1 bill on the windows of the business. July reported to Officer Sacco that Riley later posted those videos and photos to his own Twitter account using the Twitter handle to see you next time. Affiant spoke to July, and he informed Affiant that Riley initially posted a video of himself on Twitter, stating that he was going to come to Texas and hold July down while he shaved him, which July disregarded, especially since he claimed Riley's Twitter account got temporarily suspended after July reported him to the platform. What an odd thing to tell the police. Extra information. As a former gangbanger, you'd think you would know not to do that. However, once Riley actually, as a former gang member, probable criminal informant, which is why Eric would have a relationship with a cop to push this through, it's an odd thing to do. It's an odd thing to overshare with the cops, unless you have a history of being a fucking snitch on your criminal conspirators. However, once Riley actually showed up to July's place of employment with large
Hello, Aussie guy? Or the Aussie? It's Aussie. The Aussie guy. What happens at 10 o'clock? What's 10 o'clock? You mean like 9 minutes from now? Because I don't know. I don't know what happens then.
Eric July technically has to be an employee. And he's an owner, but he gets a salary. I mean, tax-wise, you have to, or else the IRS would like to have...
Although if you're in Australia, you're like 13 hours ahead of me, so it would be 3 p.m.?
That he feared for his safety here. Affiant browsed the open source internet. What the hell is that? He got on GitHub. He searched for the MIT license.
Okay, so I need to train this skill, so unlock this, train Arno. Cool.
2023. These fuckers are going in front of a judge and reading this shit about novelty
Well,
scissors.
duh, it was me.
Dude, these laws are to protect, like...
Oop, I found some trash.
Raped, guys from getting killed, getting their horses raped, and their lives stolen.
Oh, in the game. Okay, thank you. I didn't know when you joined. I mumble a lot. So, here, confront the pigs and get your gun back. So apparently some old lady... Yeah, I was close. Yeah, 352. So, yeah. So what, 14 hours?
Stupid bit that became so funny because Eric July is a fucking giant bitch.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Is everything working? Oh, I have 2,000 people? Oh, shit.
Anyway, some old lady apparently has my gun, and the mob boss or whatever, he told me that she's gonna meet me between 10 and 2, so I have to kill time until 10 o'clock. It's currently 11:05 in the game, and I have to kill time until 10 o'clock, so I gotta find out. I gotta figure out what... There's gotta be something to do around here that I haven't done. Let's talk to these drunks again.
from Rippaverse Publishing personnel
He
that included the
snorts
following
and beckons
screenshot
you
of Riley
to lean
publishing a
in.
picture of
Don't
July's
call
vote.
Abigail. Don't
Now, I don't
call
know. I don't know.
Abigail.
Central Time, yes. Chicago time. I'm actually near St. Louis, but...
Don't call Abigail.
This guy has some problems.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't
Okay.
call Abigail.
This guy has some problems.
Tequila Sunset.
Ooh. Hey, buddy.
Things have really turned around for you, haven't they? You've got
Hell yeah, they do.
money problems now.
Yeah, I have $232,000 sitting in my pocket.
Don't be shy.
You want to teach me how to spend it?
Of course I'll do it. I'm your man.
Ooh.
The lieutenant is about to say something, but gets cut off.
Listen, I'm not about to come between you two. I know my place, eh? I'll just be your personal brand strategist, man. Your
I know the American
high
clock very well, and thanks
idea
to EQ
generator.
Pineapple,
Yeah?
I'm learning the Englands as well. Ooh, he's a high concept idea generator. Sweet, okay.
Mindset. Clinically insane energy.
Okay, 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 okay,
On the
okay.
spot.
No, tequila, no. I'm a professional, you see?
Apparently, I got
insist that you
super
give
drunk
me
and
a
told this guy my
formal
name was
interview.
Tequila Sunrise,
It
which is
wouldn't
really
be
cool.
fair on the other
It's a cool
candidates if
name.
you didn't. What do you need to know?
He
Uh,
doesn't exactly come across as responsible. Are you sure you can trust him with your entire fortune?
Okay, okay. Let me get a sip first. You see, net worth means nothing to the people of Martinez. Nada. Null. For them to see your wealth, to really respect that, you need to convert it into something real, something tangible. The bigger the better.
such as... I don't like any of those responses. Number 3, I guess?
The Horseback Monument. That's the center of the district. They'd have to pay attention to that. We could get your name up there in lights. Damn thing's due for a reconceptualization anyway.
You're aware that monument is supposed to look like it's exploding. It doesn't need renovating.
It's supposed to look like
I
it's
didn't
exploding.
say renovating. I said reconceptualization. It's medium concept shit is what it is.
Okay.
The level of conceptualization could, but what would it cost?
It's
I
irrelevant
used to be
experience.
a moderately high net worth individual myself, if I can say so. I've managed big money before, played the game, hustled the movers of the marketing world. At the Boom Boom Room, I directed a team of talent architects. People so high concept their names were nothing but a single letter. We had manic ideas, fueled by copious amounts of
Oh, so
coffee
L
flavored
from Death
brain
Note
power.
was in
We
that
did
club.
stuff
That's
no one
cool,
had
I
ever
guess.
seen before, or since.
We're going to need examples here. You're after measurable performance, not tales of happy memories. Numbers, please. How many years did he work? What profits?
Numbers? How about 15 fucking years of jamming art into people's heads? That's hundreds of high-concept ideas developed and executed for those fancy corp boys in their suits. The result? Millions of real generated for clients. I've made my name in this world. Nothing up front. That's because I always put the client first. My cut'll come out of the back end, after we've made you a sensation.
What are we talking? Like, give me percentages.
We really haven't got time for this. In case
Hey,
of
Kim!
forgetting, we are supposed to be investigating a
Hey,
murder.
Kim! I'm trying to become a millionaire.
And forget about contractors and the like. This job I'm handling personally. Concept and execution. Any unexpected expenses we'll take care of later. Can't let price compromise the works. Easy.
I need to know how much you want from me.
Is the fuel to my fire.
Good. I wanted to know you were going to drink on the job.
Work more on his hand-eye coordination.
That's it. I'm back.
Dude, how do you
Sorry
suck at
about
drinking?
that, my friend. This isn't about me. This is about you. Of course. A chance for you to give back to the community, to get your brand out there, to teach them your name. I can already see it. Tequila sunset, spelled out in cathode rays, luminous against the evening sky. There won't
You know
be
that's not my
single
legal
kid in this
name,
town
right?
who doesn't
Can we legally
know
change my
who you
name?
are.
I'm down.
This is a good moment to bring up his drinking. He'll get nothing done if he continues like that.
Whoa there!
I didn't say stop.
Whoa there. What is this? The fun.
No need to worry about that. I've got it all under control. Besides, it helps with my creativity. Gets the business juices flowing, you know?
I don't want him to stop drinking. Just less drinking. I'm at a loss here. I need this guy to be serious.
No can do. Sorry.
Some
That's fine.
complex calculations.
No, you're right. I've got to do this. I need this. All right. You know what, Tequila, you old rat? I'll consider your request. Give me
Okay, sweet.
half an hour, my friend. In fact, I demand you to sit down here and not move until I'm back. Open a beer. Chat with your old pals.
The lieutenant massages his temples. There is little time for this.
Relax. I see you both running around like maniacs, just back and forth, back and forth. Gotta live a little. Enjoy the sun.
He turns his swollen nose to face the sun, cheeks ruddy from the biting wind.
I trust you.
Exactly. Just give me a minute or two.
I swear to God, if it's longer than 30 minutes, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Before you know it, the man has put down the bottle, stood up, and you chat a bit with old Rosemary. Then, try to strike up a conversation with Don't Call Abigail about something other. The lieutenant sits silent, the entire time, preferring to focus on his notebook. Clearly, we have better things to do after what feels like ages. You hear the fence creaking as if under a large weight. Look at him. Just look at him.
Arnar. Hello, exploding sofa. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome back. You took an hour.
It's idiot Doomspyro. He's back, like a beast made of jaundice and fetid polypropylene. He returns locked in stiff combat with a most fearsome foe.
I know. Ran into some problems there. Material shortages and the like. But don't worry. Genius thrives under constraints. That's
Succeeded on what check?
for the best.
Which check did I pass? Telling him to put down the alcohol?
He seems even more drunk than before. He
Oh,
can't
probably.
even walk straight. How did he write your name in cathode rays?
Yes, whenever you're ready. And just head on over to the Horseback Monument. You'll see. World's gonna know about you, me, and the shiny numbers in our bank account.
The lieutenant closes his notebook and nods at you, ready to
Was
go.
there a check there?
But if there's anything else your old friend can do for you, let me know.
You can apologize for wasting my fucking time.
Honor Van Eyck.
Although, it did give me time to think, so that helped.
Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around. Especially
Where are you
in
from,
the shop
Exploding
on
Sofa?
on Boogie Street.
Are you a
Perhaps he
Dabbleverse
stayed
guy,
here for
or
a
are you
short
just
stint
a
and
passerby
discarded
on
part
YouTube?
of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
Excuse me. Well, I certainly thought about things. Are you still in a bad mood, Kim?
Yes? Okay.
Oh, okay. Well.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Oh shit, sorry, my shit lagged and I only just caught your last question. I'm brand new. I saw your video on my homepage with one view and I decided to check it out. Yeah, the one view would probably be the Aussie guy. I spent the first 39 minutes or whatever fiddling around with settings. I was trying to get my StreamYard overlay to work down here. because it looks good, and I can also, if I ever get monetized, pull up like super chats. So you know that's nice. Because I use this for my like just highlighted chats because I like how it looks. It's nice and stylized. But StreamYard keeps track of paid chats a little bit better than Social Stream does. Also, Kim's dope as fuck. Yes, I love Kim. He's so good.
Turns his attention.
He is the boy.
What? You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, so? Are you gay or not, Kim? Because I want to know if I can hit on you or not.
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mine project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Oh! Alright. Legendary success. Alright, alright. Okay. We have a chance with Kim. He trusts me. I annoy him slightly. He's gay. What more can we want? Okay, let's check if I have anything to do before I go check Ruby. Okay, I'll go do that in a moment and go check on the stupid horse statue. Hey, do you forgive me yet?
It's the cop who turned me into a bat.
Let me try my empathy gear one more time. If you want to get into the minutia of it, I'd identify as pansexual, but, you know, that's, again, minutia. Okay, so I need my empathy gear. Where is it? Right here and right here. Hey, you.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me.
Ugh, 28%. He's not gonna forgive me. He's just not gonna forgive me.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned.
Ease into it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
This seems like a.
I'm okay, man.
Maybe the.
Fuck you. I'll get you later. I'll get you one of these days. What the hell happened?
Yes?
No, I didn't want to talk to you right now. What's happening?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. A matrix of metal tubes and wooden planks jut out at odd angles. A miserable tarpaulin covers up the horse and rider, flapping in the cold coastal air. There are no lights.
The voice acting in this game does not have to be this good, but it is, and I'm really happy that it is because I really like this game.
Just construction materials displayed as if to mourn your misplaced dreams. There's not an ounce of artistry here. It's even worse than expected. That son of a bitch scammed you, probably to make fun of you. This is not what that personal brand strategist of yours promised. No one even knows that you're paying for this reconceptualization. The old king looks defiantly to the west.
Well, time to go kick his ass. Time to put on my ass-kicking gear. Okay, do I have anything to do on this side of town? Not really. I wonder where the old men soldiers went. Hey, I found one of the thingies. Wow. Oh. Okay, cool. Let's hop back over here. And go play in the sewers. Because Kim's so excited for it. No, my delay is only like a couple of seconds. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds right now. So as long as you have decent internet speed and you are actually live, you should be talking to me at a pretty decent chat rate. Let me double check to verify that I have it set right. It might have an unnecessary delay on it. No, I think I'm right. Okay. I get yours right away, but it's like 10 to 15 seconds after I send mine when you get it. Oh yeah, YouTube chat is slow for some reason. I don't know why it's like that. Other chat platforms seem to pull a lot faster, but I think YouTube's a lot more reliable, which is why it's my main platform. I'm live actually on Twitch, Kick. Is my Rumble still up? Because it's been crashing all day. Nope, I don't know what's up with my Rumble, but I'm on Twitch, Kick, and Discord right now, as well as YouTube. You should take out your flashlight. No, hey, Kim, why don't you hold the flashlight? I want to hold my bag of trash. You never know when you're gonna need to, you know, the trash. Okay, let's start left to right. I like the little pen and ink sound. I like it. Ooh, new shirt. New shirt, new shirt, new shirt. Oh. Did I just crawl through the wall? What happened there? What's this? Yay, postcard. I'm gonna collect all of them. Where's my suggestion gear? Do I have suggestion gear? I don't think I do. Got drama, logic. Oh, there's suggestion. But it's a coat. Okay, and then put the glove. That's savoir-faire, and I don't care about that. Okay, simple to change. We just put this and that together. Okay, sweet. Hey Kim, this seems really safe. Ooh, there's the Van Eck down there. So if this isn't the sniper nest either, where the hell else is there even to look on the boardwalk? Annoying. Yeah. Ooh. Sneaky. Hey, it's the slit.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait. Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains stick into the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago. I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
No.
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in random neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers. Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
There's so much like
Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of
backstory, world building going on, and I love it. What's in here? Wow. Do I have that ability? Nope. I declined it. Because it was taking away too much of my skill. Unnatural buzzing.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your sky.
No, what do you mean? Either way, we ought to be careful. No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
Yes?
Oh, now that's another good jacket. Why is there so many good... And where do I have composure? At the very top? So I gotta move composure down and trash to the top. Cool. Now I have 3 composure. Money, money, money. Thanks for putting up with all my bullshit, Kim.
Your entire body is
I'm dying.
paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Is she hitting me with a sound cannon?
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Legendary failure. Well.
That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it?
I don't know.
But don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're right.
Really now? Check this out.
She's gonna murder me?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Well, that's not funny.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here.
Wow.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing is the ULAN frequency.
Not metal.
Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
That boy's really gotta learn to keep his traps shut. And it's not a bloody pale emitter. It doesn't emit pale.
I know.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it.
That doesn't make any sense, Rick.
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys.
Why is she
Not a fun
mansplaining?
job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Hey, you're torturing me. I don't know if you know that.
What we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, at the upper limit
Can you
is
stop
the
it?
large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine.
Yeah.
Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
The pale? It's the end of the world.
Okay. Well, good thing it's not vague, you know.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
I'm not loving it.
I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah, way beyond.
You're really cool.
No, once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Very interesting.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Wow. If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
You're looking for a deal with my mattress.
There's a lot going on here, I can tell.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but there's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you be careful when you make your move, that'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Wow.
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit. It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that
Okay.
makes much of a difference to you. Who
I'm
ratted
convinced.
me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Nah, she didn't crack. She's a survivor. If she told you anything, it was to save herself.
Same difference, bitch.
She couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? My boys? Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like,
A dull despair.
how the fuck do the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow, now I'm curious. Please, explain. No, not since I was 14. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. Cool. They sent a ghost cop after me.
Ghost cop!
Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking.
She looks you in the eye, impassively.
Don't know it, but also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
We know. We know it's not Ruby. Can I just say, hey, I know it's not you. Can you help me find the killer? I know I'm looking for some sort of a crack super sniper.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings.
She didn't hate him, okay?
I'm listening. And? A knocked away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal. Yeah, evidence. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock. My previous...
She deliberately
Damn.
avoided the name.
Can you let Kim go at least?
You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for some...
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequency. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar. Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Why?
She eyes you warily.
It's okay. We just want...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea. Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once she asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Glacia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her, as I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear...
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going... fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
A motherfucking agent?
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Who's La Puta Madre? What? Oh, I'm dead.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Yeah, screaming isn't happening. All you feel is pain, weakness. You have cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant.
What the fuck? I just get killed? After all that dialogue, I just get killed. What the fuck? What the hell? So... Okay then. That's...
Is this about the questions again? 'Cause,
That's teen speak for...
Excuse us. My partner here, of course, knows that net worth is not legal tender.
yeah, I don't know.
Bitch.
A colorful display of
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasals.
Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. Okay.
Thanks for the drugs. That's what I have to say.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Fuck you.
Tequila sunset.
What? Yeah, but... Okay, it's fine. Apparently... none of that was a save. It's fine, you know, worse things have happened to better people.
An old monument, a matrix. There are that son of a... This is not what the old king looks defiant.
Tequila sunset.
No one does it better than me, eh? Listen, I can feel it in my guts. A bright future awaits you. Of course not. Your trademark will be all over it as soon as the workers can get to it. The strike's holding them up. Not much I can do about that. I guarantee the papers will pick it up once it's all finished. With photos.
Papers? Maybe she'll read the papers and see your name. Maybe a woman
Yeah,
is
I doubt
sitting by the kitchen table, eating buttered toast and drinking herbal tea. She opens the South's neighbor. Hey, your new personal brand strategist still has... The strike might take forever. Maybe you should just cut your losses while you can.
Tequila, you know it isn't that easy yourself. I promise you, I'm working on it.
I don't know whether I should trust this motherfucker.
What would you like them to say?
But we haven't solved the murder yet. We might have if you hadn't got distracted by this.
Very nice. You could be your own PR agent, Tequila. Don't spend a single brain cell worrying about it. Just leave it all to me. Anything else?
Tequila sunset. Tequila, can't really remember.
It's a tut. He really has no idea.
Bah humbug. Ugh.
Hold on, let me shut off the heat. Man, the Nest is great. I thought it would be, I hate internet shit, internet connected stuff, but I installed the Nest and I'm refusing to add my girlfriend to the account, so she literally can't control the thermostat. It's fucking, that's a life hack. That's a dick tip for you. When he tagged July's Twitter account, published on November 16th. Wow, what a timeline of crime. Publishing a picture of July's home on a post in which he tagged July's Twitter account, while indicating that he might escalate things way too far very soon. And then it says Eric, I don't know if Riley posted a thing that said Eric's house. I mean, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's like crying about this shit. I don't really fucking care about pictures of things. Like pictures of things aren't stealing your soul or whatever these fucking stupid YouTubers are pretending. They're all so fucking precious about their privacy. It's such a fucking lie. Every YouTuber is the most shameless, filthy attention whore on the fucking planet. They would eat, they would make themselves throw up and then chug it for an audience of one. They love pretending that they need privacy because it makes them seem famous. They love doing that. You will never hear a real celebrity crying about their house being on a star map. It's just people who aren't famous and who no one cares about crying about it. Affian obtained a search warrant and submitted it to X-Corp.
This isn't just
to Twitter for the electronic customer data.
What?
Twitter handle. See you next time. And I have the search warrant in these documents, which is just so fucking stupid. I fight kids, that Alex guy who's catching real life pedophiles, and then you've got Eric July and his team of cross-eyed ginger fucking slurs obsessively filing police reports with their time. The stark contrast. There's many different types whose identity was verified through Accurant records and the Regional Organized Crime Information Center's Criminal Intelligence Unit. Oh, wow, the ROCICCIU. Wow. The ROCICCIU got involved? Shit. Why don't you say so? Shit. I can't say the line because a version of the N-word is in it. Based on the aforementioned facts and information, Affian has probable cause to believe and does believe that on or about September 26th, Riley Dalton Mix committed the offense of harassment, PC 42. A7, a misdemeanor B, with the intent to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, or embarrass the victim, July, sent repeated electronic communications in a manner reasonably likely to harm, harm, annoy, alarm.
A mustachioed and years worth of someone crapped.
Some radical or radical alpha. I think we have half a century. I think the purpose of this bunker was to. You mean like
years worth? Someone crouches, healed.
That's who laws like this are for. But they can't say women because of the Civil Rights Act. So they gotta say stupid shit like embarrass or offend when they're talking about like gross, grievous acts of humiliation and boundary violations and shit like that. They're not talking about some retard YouTuber who used to have a monetize your haters segment where he calls people the N-word and crack smokers and all sorts of abusive and embarrassing language.
There it is again.
Highlighting people
no.
with
What do you
absolutely
mean?
no followers compared
I don't
to
feel it,
explicit
but
purpose of humiliating them. None
we
of
should
these
still be
laws and
careful.
no law ever
There
is set
looks
up
like
to
our
prevent
suspect.
that, because
If she's
it's
once we
fun
detain a
and
credible
it's funny.
suspect.
You
And
will
it's
upset the
what
balance of
America
power
is
in
all about.
Martinez. The
Abusing,
deadlock between the company and the union will destabilize. This part of town is a fine clockwork. Keep
This
calm.
retard. I don't know who this cop
Go
is,
over the
but
whole situation in detail.
Detective Jimmy Farless. We gotta look into him. He's probably one of those cops that joins like the straightening out teen programs where they get young women with no dads in and then
We absolutely cannot
statutory
skip that
rape them.
appointment.
There's
Consider that
the cops-
100% confirmed.
Detectives too
I
are
fear you'll need your gun for
famous
this.
for that.
His hand
Like,
rests
okay,
on his
here's
holster.
this jackass.
It's not enough.
This idiot
You need a
wrote
gun
all
in
this
your
shit
hand
down
too.
with a big picture
Your
of a
gun.
fat guy with scissors and Chicago Bulls.
I leave that to your
athletic
judgment.
shorts and said,
You
yeah,
already know what I
nailed
think
it.
about.
He just
That's why I
can't
wear
be
the badge.
sure.
Babe, what'd you do today?
Maybe it will
Protected
yield
and fucking
something
served,
useful.
honey. That's what I did today. Now, here's 5 across the eyes.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now.
Brandon
if you
sent
must.
Oh, yeah, we got all of Brandon's emails, too.
Well, we are not responsible for
N-word
what
a
we
lot.
can't predict, are we?
If you can't predict it,
Eric is the
I think
only
I see a
person who said
cavern.
that is his house.
Maybe
Oh,
more
yeah.
sellers.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
so
there's
sure.
nothing here
You have
that
Or
says
maybe
there's
not.
nothing here that says
Either way,
that's even a picture of Eric's house. Like I hate defending that it like that Riley didn't say it was his house because I just don't care about pictures. Like Kiwi Farms has like inside pictures of my house because every house has been on the MLS. I don't see how it matters that there exists pictures of the box where you live. Like it's not a real thing. It's just something that, again, it's just something that people who aren't famous pretend to be offended by because they want to seem famous, even though they're fucking not. All right, let's get into the search warrant. Bada bing. How you guys doing?
So is he saying I should get my gun?
Check out my show tomorrow. Patreon.com/thedickshow. Check out the biggest problem.
I mean, I should.
Biggest problem, I think. It's a great show. A little idea that me and Vito had a couple years ago, 3 years ago. What if we got together and talked about, found the biggest problem in the universe? That'd be fun, you know. We bring in big problems, small problems. We joke around about it, and we rank them with the goal of finding the biggest problem in the universe. But hey, that's a great idea. Let's do a podcast about it. No one's ever done that before. Okay. This is the search warrant. I don't think I've seen this. Okay. This was oh, this is the okay, this is the search warrant that the cops sent to Twitter to get information about this rascal account, this devious account, see you next time, who's been terrorizing the Avon award-winning Eric July. And Sturgis is on a little chain like a pit bull. At Twitter, at X, HQ. We need the logs. Tickling his nipples and shit. Okay. To the state of Texas, the sheriff or any peace officer, the officer of Collin, Cocksucking County, Texas, or any peace officer of the state of Texas, none of them have one. Whereas the
A few locusts trudge along the poor things.
Attached Here too and incorporated herein for all purposes as a peace officer in the laws of Texas. Sorry if I can't read it, it's quite far away. And did herefore this day subscribe and swear to said affidavit before me, and whereas I, like, just like, why is this shit necessary? Whereas I find that the verified facts stated by the affiant and said affidavit show that the affiant is probable
The
cause
trap is
of
fit
the
poor
belief he
things.
expresses herein and establishes existence of proper grounds for issuance of this warrant for stored customer data or communications under Article Big Number of the Texas Code for Criminal Procedure. So they sent a legit subpoena to Twitter to get Riley's info. Wow, Eric, you are fucking gay. Bro, it's obviously him. It's a big picture. It's a picture of his fucking face. He took like 100 videos of him walking up a hill to lose weight because you called him fat. Like, really funny response. Okay, let's pretend this is over. X-Corp, care of trusted safety, legal policy, whatever, law enforcement at twitter.com. Jesus fucking Christ. The employers or agents of the above listed provider are hereby ordered to furnish the applicant the following electronic customer data. The provider's electronic storage within 15 business days after the date of notice required by the Texas Code of Procedure, to wit, records pertaining to Twitter user. Dude, Eric in July must have really snitched hard as a gangbanger. Like, he must have turned in some real crime to have this kind of cruelty. This detective did something. He's a good detective guy on Twitch.
There's some tech. You see, Trey, it's no older than it's hard to concentrate it. To and no.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with to and no.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with
Address, date of birth, status of account history, service address, and billing address.
Okay, still nothing here.
Wow, man. So whenever you were saying Elon requiring verification, I guess they were kind of right. It was extremely fucked to have your information tied to some dumb shit posting account.
Hello again.
Any and all associated addresses,
Oh,
phone numbers.
that.
She's less prone to blurt it out. Grab.
Okay. I went in. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know. And then he stopped right before he got to the floor. Then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking...
Like a grab, you said?
It was too dark.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff.
A crowd. And a bang.
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw. Why?
To Detective Jimmy Farias.
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
Who is this fucker? This guy's gotta be. Something's up with this guy. Maybe back in Eric's twerking days, they were in the same twerk squad together.
I think I'm gonna head to bed and get up in the morning and play.
Our newest neighborhood police officer, Jimmy Farias. Oh, wow. He looks like a ripetard. He looks like he's fucking retarded. Let me pull this up.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Did they comply? I don't know. Ralpha Mail's in there. Congrats on 30 days of sobriety, man. Proud of you. Jimmy Farias. this buck-tooth little fruit spent a whole 2 days trying to I mean, he's got the suggestion of shoulders. He looks like I saw him Knox's grave. He's got nipple zippers here for quick titillating.
You're back.
For emergency
Good.
titillating.
What can I help you? Of course. Of course.
This is like when they
what
show you
we do.
There was a touch of discomfort.
The pine and that.
Somber.
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, and to think Warpines employ 72,000 people, or they start centuries of care, deliberation, and they started centuries of care, deliberate. You mean as there are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal.
With your help,
You go
hopefully,
through life and then you meet
says
someone
her
like this, and
warmth.
you're like, you
Oh.
look a little odd. Like, why is you? What's up? What's wrong with your nose? Like, what's going on here? And
Oh.
you find out they go
The lieutenant looks at... When I said, be wacky,
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this... Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Is there anything else?
Any person is otherwise qualified to attest
Did you
to the
now?
authenticity of the
What
information
sort of
records
borscht is he
produced
making?
pursuant to this warrant shall
The
execute
strike brew.
business records
That's a
affidavit,
classic.
the tenor and
And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more... Why, if I may ask?
Yes, detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
Herein failed not that you shall make due return, therefore to the magistrate, showing how you've executed the same.
Very
So you
curious.
got
A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
a strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant.
What else?
On November 17th. Wow. Okay, how long did
Sounds
that
like
take?
he has you running errands, detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Here?
You
Oh,
gave
no.
the cops this information.
What was that bloated hellbat want with my little cinder block town?
It's clear the village has already grown dear to her.
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know what he has in store for this giant statue of him. Or better yet, his twin brother. Practically the same thing, but makes him seem less like a psychopath.
Return an inventory, and they got it on the 23rd, so it took 20
I
days.
should be.
Elon, you piece of
In my
shit,
youth,
man.
I had a brief dalliance here in
Oh, fuck,
Martinet.
don't
He's
rat it.
probably
Don't
dead
give the
by
cops
now.
shit, dude.
Yes,
Make 'em take you to
I was
court or something,
slumming
you
it with some
cocksucker.
girlfriends of mine. We had
Mhm.
boats, and not overly so. It's not. We told ourselves
right on
we
our
were the
rackets,
worst thing to happen
but
to the
we need
coast
all your
since the
information to
coalition
give to
landed in
either
08.
Israel or the police.
Yes.
Thanks
I'm
for
sad I'll
playing.
never have the time, detective.
She is more defensive.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. A takeover.
Records pertaining to, okay, all that shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Taking
Affian is
it.
conducting an investigation under Plano.
Green livery, changing into red, like
Uh-oh.
a piece of blood.
Then we're talking about a
During the
war.
offenses, the suspect
Everett
involved in
needs to let
engaging
me
the
into the
victim in
harbour at
repeated
once.
electronic
We need to
communications.
talk
The
about
Twitter
this.
account, "See you next time,"
No.
was used to send multiple
It's
messages to
naive
the
of
victim.
me.
Well,
He
that's
sent,
not
and if he does not avert his course, it will be a war
Tweets are not
negotiation,
messages.
detectives.
You fucking scumbag. You.
They most certainly are not.
Where's that cocksucker?
Crenell has 1,000 men.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. It will take more than Connell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will... I am sure you have the money. The question is...
What do you suggest I do?
Jimmy Farias, you fucking. You piece of
Good
shit.
question.
During the offenses, the suspect was involved in engaging the victim in repeated electronic communication. The listed Twitter account was used to send multiple messages to the victim. False. They were tweets. Dummy. That were intended to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, embarrass, or offend the victim, as well as to publish on an internet website, including a social media platform. Repeated electronic communication.
Everything affects the decision.
Officer?
Likely to cause emotional distress.
For once, I don't seem to know what the right thing to do is.
Tagged the victim and included statements like, "I'm in Plano, pussy."
I'm afraid we won't disco our way out of this one.
Whoa, Jimmy! Whoa! I'm in Plano, pussy! Oh no! Oh, Jimmy, you fucking bitch! Oh,
Do you
Jimmy, you
think it's
goddamn
within my
bitch! I'm in Plano
authority to
Pussy
give
and
it to
I
them?
have giant shears.
What
because
will I
couldn't
do?
find a
Did I
chainsaw
ever tell
today,
you how they
referring to
discovered this
threats from
Isola
the suspect.
during our
To locate
talks?
the victim and forcibly hold him down.
Alright, well, I can't listen to that right now, lady. I'd like to, but...
You would think that he would, like, lie.
I'm just too tired, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna hop on in the morning. Just gonna go sleep for a few hours, so I hope to see you all then. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the new person exploding sofa. I hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Until then, see you next time.
More to make it seem, I don't know, urgent or reasonable or important or not a practical joke, but I guess not. Affiant reviewed, I guess Twitter just turns your stuff over to anybody who asks. Affiant reviewed the above-mentioned social media account and found it to contain pictures and a video of the suspect outside the victim's place of employment. Ah, so he is an employee. In Plano, Collin County, Texas. Affiant believes that if, obtaining the user account details and the media for these accounts will provide evidence and aid in the investigation of the offense. There's the warrant. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Here is the... Your Affiant is conducted... Yeah, it's the same shit. Was any of... Did Twitter return any of this? Do you guys know? Do you guys know if Twitter returned any of this? Yeah, tweets are not DM'd anymore. Okay. Yeah, I don't...